Good morning. So I'm assuming that all of you have heard about the Baltimore bridge collapsing. And normally I don't do videos of this nature. However, I do videos about food. And my husband was telling me last night, he says, "Hey baby, this is going to cause a spike in the food prices. Unbelievable spike in the food prices. You think food is high now? This is just another reason, theatrics for them to raise the food prices again." Now, I was in here thinking, there's no way logically this is supposed to happen. There's no way logically. Now, I do two other channels, and I'm going to put this video on all three channels. This bridge is named after Francis Scott Key. The first thing I thought was, okay, this is going to cause some form of distress for those people in that major city. That's why they always say be mindful about living in major cities. Like, I'm a Louisiana girl. However, if they would knock down the Mississippi Bridge, whatever we receive from Mississippi, I wouldn't be able to receive in Louisiana. And also, I've lived in Texas as well. So anything on the other side of convenience, this is the game I tell y'all about often, how life is straight a game. Life is straight a game. This is straight a game. Now, what I was thinking was, what is so important about this bridge being hit? Now, from what I heard from my husband said that the carrier, or the one that carries the crates, forgot the name of the kind of boat it is. This isn't its first time hitting a bridge, so it's like, oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so I don't know how you can do that twice. Who on crack? I have no idea. Who on meth? I have no idea. Or are they part of the program to ensure the falling or collapsing of United States? Now, you may want to applaud the collapsing of the United States, but don't forget, you're up in the United States as well. So just because United States isn't perfect, that doesn't mean that it deserves, people in it deserve to be starved to death or harassed. You know what I'm saying? Just harassed. This is harassment. So the reason why I say it's harassment is because it's like the place this dude was buried, Mount Olive. Mount Olive? And I thought, what kind of mess is this? And then I went up here and I was like, okay, what is this guy known for? Maybe I should know, right? But there's a lot of stuff in America that we celebrate. There's a lot of holidays. There's a lot of people's names that are important. There's a lot of stuff that's fake and a lot of stuff that's real. A lot of people's history that's his story, not our story. So it was the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see? And I thought, hold up. This bridge get hit? That sounds like the towers. That sounds like propagation. That sounds like somebody allowed this to happen, just like the towers were allowed to happen. And Building 9 that fell behind the towers that fell on the same day. And how these little white balls that look like some type of, I wouldn't call them, it just like some type of technology that hit the thing first, and then you can see it on the footage when the person was standing out there, and you zoom in, you can see the stuff didn't fall on its own because it had some stuff that was already stacked up on it to bring it down, because it was like the towers that the Masonics have in their lodge. It was like a way of bringing down the money system, to restart the money system, which they did start. Still, they started that process late, even though they're working on that CBDC world coin system. The World Bank, some of their ex-employees talks about all the time on the tube, all the time. However, then it said, Key observed the British bombardment of Fort McHenry in 1814 during the War of 1812. Y'all, this war, and it could be an inside job war, or it could be everybody and their grandmama that need to come over here, who could be possibly part of the Roman system under the Jesuit / lodge / secret society / lackeys / as the definition called it, bitches, because that's what we call them, lackeys and slackies, the deacons that that run these systems. That's what they're called. And then you have the warden, who is the prisoner. So there's a lot of people that are in prison with a system that causes these things to happen in plain sight. It's so sad. Now, I hope that Baltimore and all those persons and areas that need this way, I'm sure we need it too. I hope that these people have already got a little extra here and a little extra there and some water here and some water there, because I'm telling you, if you don't look out for yourself, by no means will these actors, these characters, provide anything for you unless you sell yourself to them. I'm telling you, if they start saying, hey, you need 5+ of these, like in 2020, or we're not opening up these stores and you're not going to have a job, you need 5 of them. Now, I'm seeing, look, I'm going to talk about it, even on this channel. I've seen documentation. I've seen online where, I ain't going to talk about how I know, because y'all already know my channel is watched. But, like, I know for a fact all the presidents are on this system already. All the main commentators on television, all the ones on YouTube that got these big channels that act like they advocating for little people like us, and oh, they're doing this and that. Okay, well, some of them try to do right, and then they get told, this is what you did in the past. Look at your sin on the past. And then they get made shame. Oh, you raped these women. Oh, you did this. I ain't talking about P. Diddy. P. Diddy, dirty. He part of this too, I'm finna talk about. Because all of this happened, like my husband said, baby, have you noticed all this stuff happening right now? Totally distraction. Total distraction. Total distraction. Even P. Diddy mess is distraction. They knew this man been doing this stuff. They knew Jake the Snake was doing this stuff. Y'all think these people don't know these people doing this stuff? Of course they're doing it. Almost all of Congress is doing it. In order to dirty our country up with just such low spirit that our leadership causes trouble to come to us. Because there's such thing as karma. And karma is a bitch. And I'm telling you, the American people are not the problem. It's those folks who are part of systems that we're not part of. And if you are part of it, you're not up there high. See, I know for me, been offered many positions, been in many places, and had to say, hell to the no, thank you. Nope, don't need to be on television. Nope, no thank you. Oh, don't need to be part of this secret group. Oh, no thank. I know you don't need it. Go outside. Oh, okay. Oh, there go those 2 drones again. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, one day I got over 40 subscribers, and then the next day and a half, oh, they just took all of Anyway, the major thing about this is use some wisdom, knowledge, and good understanding. This man died January the 11th. That's 111, people. That's a beginning. In order to have a beginning, you got to have an ending. Okay? And one definitely is a new start. Okay? I could say more, but I won't. But the main thing is the war. That's what it is. And you know what the Star Spangled Banner said? We heard Whitney Houston sing it so beautifully. It does not matter if it's the song of my lifetime. It doesn't matter. It still represents the country I live in, the country that I'm fed through, that I prosper through. So you can hate a country all you want. Oh, they treat us so bad. But you still can prosper here if you want to. And the only people doing wrong are these folks that got all these big time money. Most Americans aren't doing the bombardment of the foolishness. So let's move on to P. Diddy news. So y'all know normally I don't do this on any of these channels other than maybe on other 2 channels I decode. However, I want to talk about Diddy Combs raided by law enforcement. Now, my husband also was telling me, because I don't go to Yahoo. I don't deal with Yah. I don't deal with Yah. I don't deal with the moon god. However, my husband doesn't need it, but my husband says he be every now and then need to see what they trying to placate. Okay. So this is by no means, of course, Diddy's people We're not in slavery on no level. It's been already put on the show. So he's not of the slavery people. Okay, there are a lot of people that are coming out speaking against what he's doing, like 50 Cent. 50 Cent like, it's time up for this mess. But what the main thing is when they say Diddy, did he? Diddy, Combs, Diddy. I need to do a decode on Diddy because see how they got it here? That's saying something. However, homeboy, I don't even like to talk about somebody being demonic. This dude full of walk-in spirits, full of them, and he's allowed them in to get to where he's at, and a lot of presidents and Congress people as well on both sides. Oh, girl, gonna say I am not gonna lie, I don't like none of them. I don't hate them, but I don't respect any. I don't respect any president that will go to war. And first you say you're not gonna go to war, and then you go to war anyway. And so I can go as far back as I don't know one that hasn't went to war for the game, that has caused distress on the whole planet, that's caused distress on the family, the man in the family, that a lot of these men don't want to be in war. They want to take care of their families, but they want to act like everybody want to be about this brutish mentality, this animal instinct mentality. Now, while all of this is going on, and this will be going on for a while, Diddy stuff has been going on for a while. This bridge stuff will be talked about for a while. Now, what's going to come behind this is going to be high food prices, and the people in these areas will not be able to. It's going to be like Katrina, where a lot of people are going to be abandoned, and then these presidents going to act like they don't have no brain in their head, or hee ha ha, let me fly over and look at them. Oh, look at them, like Bush did. And then Biden going to be the same way. It doesn't matter if you're red or blue, baby, because if you're not sitting in the middle, red and blue makes purple. If you're not sitting in the middle, you have no compassion for nobody. See, you have to sit in the middle. You have to sit in neutrality. You have to sit in a space of love and peace, because that's what purple means. You're supposed to be bringing love and peace, not royalty, thinking you better than somebody, like in the inauguration that Biden them had wearing purple, him and Kamala them and Hillary them. Y'all know Hillary, Mena, Arkansas, drug headquarters. Now, do I supposed to be talking about this stuff? Yep, I'm going to talk about it. Why? Because you need to see the stars. They want to spangle and banner over this country that you live in. And anybody that's under the sound of my voice that thinks somehow that your Elohim, your God, mean you any good by destroying the country you live in, you blind. You blind. Because this country, as many troubles as it has, as this country goes, the world goes. And as this country goes for women, if this country is reset by inside jobs, then lo and behold, no woman on the planet will be free. They want to reset to dumb downness. And dumb downness truly comes with lack of nourishment. If you don't get nourishment in your body, you will become angry, or you will become depressed. You'll become disoriented. You better get about it. And I feel really sorry for anybody on the other side of that bridge, because Amazon probably can go over there. Walmart trucks won't be able to go over there. Delivery trucks, regular delivery trucks. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm saying you don't have to be fearful. I don't know what to tell the people on the other side. But understand what I'm saying. The Star Spangled Banner. Francis Scott Key, former United States Attorney for the District of Columbia. Y'all. I can't help them folks on the other side. But this is a warning to those of us on this side of it. Get your house in order. Get your house in order. This is what I want to say on the video today. You better get your house in order. Get your house in peace. And the only way you're going to find some peace during these troubled times is you better get some food in your house, some water in your house, some lights in your house. Because guess what else they finna add to all of this? They letting all the pedophiles, all the pedophiles so-called get caught. But this finna happen. This is what's finna happen. They know that the earth is finna go dark. Mainly up in the middle of the country. I don't know what to tell people. It could last 4 or 5 minutes, or it could last for 3 days. That's what they were saying. They better be glad it's not going over Maryland. But there will be a shadow. A shadow. The path will be darkest here, but there will still be shadow on the outer sides. Okay. So I mean, in the religious world, they're going crazy over this. They're going crazy over it. I'm looking at it and saying, yeah, I dreamed about that, didn't I? So, a lot of people are panicking. I would say don't panic, because this is going to put you in a spirit or a flux or a frequency that will cause you to have this anxiety. Will cause, if you got that pow pow, and you got more than one, and then somehow you needed a backpack that had a booster on it. This can affect you the worst, because it'll have you stressed. And in your distress, you can cause yourself to activate those dormant cells, whether it's cancer, whether it's dementia, whatever it is that's in you, that's sitting in you, that would not or does not supposed to come alive until you eat something wrong. Well, they have a lot of people out to activate. I got an auntie right now who's in ICU. She semi-woke up, said she saw her mama, her daddy, a lot of our relatives told her, go back. It's not time yet. And then my mom was telling me that, of course, my auntie's cancer has come back. My neighbor's cancer has come back across the street. My other neighbor, every time you see her, she slumped over in her car with her husband. She's been sick. My neighbor over here in a cul-de-sac, she was on her deathbed, cold blue, just like my auntie. This was a month ago. She's found. I had to literally put my hands on her to keep her on the land of the living. I literally had to speak a blessing on this woman, because I really care about her kindness. She's a psychiatrist. I really care about this woman's kindness towards just how positive she is. But she said she made a mistake in 2020 through 2023, she said trusting the government. And I said, good, I'm glad you know, because I don't like to beat in nobody's head anything that they need to know about. And then you got the lady beside her perpetually going to the doctor's office. Now I got a channel that I'm subscribed to. Her husband, her son, herself, her mom, everybody catching cancer or respiratory issues, and all I'm walking around here with these cloths on their face, when Dr. Fauci already said, Anthony said, you don't supposed to wear those things. And then once his assignment came into play, his character, he's a Jesuit trained, just like all the presidents. Biden, Trump children went to Georgetown. Biden's children. It's all a show, y'all. Obama. Ain't nobody for us that's in power. We have to wake up from this. Oh, we will starve to death. I'm not gonna starve. I'm not gonna starve. See, I'm not gonna starve. I'm gonna perpetually be in peace. Why? Well, because in 2010, 2011, I was talking about this. I was dreaming about this. That's why you see in my videos, I be all happy and stuff, because none of this shocks me. My mission here is whoever can hear me, hear it. I'm gonna finish my course. I'm gonna run my course out. Ain't nobody gonna stop me running my course out. And I'm gonna play my part in this game called life. And I hope you play your part and play it well. See, I know I am not this body. I am not this avatar. I am not this person that got this name I have. That's not me. That's just the character I play. See, we have to accept that the world ain't what you think it is. The world isn't what you think it is. We have ley lines on the roads made out of asphalt, and a lot of roads, some roads made out of brick. Those ley lines keep us in a web. And then they have ley lines underneath the ground as well, for those that live under the ground, that's in the bases and all that, all the way across America and in Europe. So anyway, y'all, the video really is about don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. And then there's another eclipse the other year went this way. This is the actress. This is the actress. They'll have you looking up and who knows what they're going to do in the sky. I'm thinking maybe maybe folks that's going to see something that you're not going to see. I didn't get that special treatment in 2020, 2021, 2022. I didn't get that special treatment that made everybody feel like they were heroes. I didn't get that. Now, those folks that got there, you probably going to see some shitty. I understand old girl told you, no matter what you see, if it don't make sense, don't be moved. Continue to have staples, mashed potatoes, the kind that's flake, mashed potato flakes, water, sugar. I have honey, jelly, bread. You got some cookies. Do something for yourself, because I'm telling you, they trying to break some folks. They're trying to break some mentalities. It's a sad state of mind. Such a sad state of mind. So this is the X thing I was talking about. Are they gonna show it? Well, this is just the moon's degrees. However, the other year they had a path that went here, so it's like an X that's going across America. I wish they would show the maps that the all the different belief systems are talking about, because with the belief systems, they do a better job at labeling the different cities that this thing goes over. Nineveh and stuff like that. This path goes through Nineveh. Jonah. Was it Jonah? Yeah. The character Jonah. So, April. I'm going to get on off of here, but I just really want y'all to see. Let me see, can I make it bigger for y'all?
County as the sky darkened in the middle of the day.
This is amazing. Oh my gosh.
If you're hoping to experience the same thing again this year, it won't be quite that dark, but it is worth seeing.
Every eclipse is a phenomenal event, whether it's one of totality or you only see a partial experience. And so students who were in school in 2017 are potentially adults now, and so their experience would be different through a different lens.
The big event will be on April 8th. The solar eclipse occurs when the moon crosses between the Earth and Sun, and it completely covers our view of the Sun. The path of totality begins around lunchtime in Texas. It stretches from Texas northeastward through the Midwest up to Illinois, Indiana, and continuing northeast until it exits the U.S. in northern Maine. Here in Georgia, we're not in that path of totality, so it's a partial eclipse for us.
A partial eclipse is spectacular to watch. They don't happen a lot, Chris. Total eclipses are extremely rare. So this is the last total eclipse over the United States for 21 years. So 2045 is the next time a total eclipse is going to pass over mainland USA.
This is how it's going to look in Metro Atlanta and North Georgia on April 8th. Hopefully we'll have a good view of the sun without any clouds around. Beginning at 1:45 in the afternoon, that's when the moon will begin to block out part of the sun, beginning in the bottom right-hand corner. It'll continue moving over the sun, and at maximum eclipse, it'll be covering between 80 to 85% of it, leaving just a little bit of sliver there of the sun on the left-hand side. Then the moon will keep moving away and the eclipse will be over by 4:21 in the afternoon.
So I'm going to do a voiceover in this section, and it talks about the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see? Can you see, people? It's asking a question. Can you see by the dawn's early light? I'm talking right in this section about the perilous fight, pointing out the fact that this is a fight going on. See, at the rocket's red glare, perilous fight. This is war. Stay alert and prepared. Thanks for watching.